um, yeah. Can anyone hear me? Is anyone actually here? I'm not even entirely sure. Hello? um, I definitely think it's my internet. I've been praying for the past week for my internet to cooperate with me, but mumbled. Okay. Huh. It is? Huh. I guess this is my internet. Anyway. But can you guys hear me? Do you guys hear me? Can you believe that our first episode will be wasted just checking if I'm alright or not? Anyway. I hope you guys are hearing me though. Hello? Really? Okay. So, hi! 皆さん、はじめまして。My name is Seiyuu, and I will be TSC Radio's second season's new host, VTuber host. I will be with you for the rest of the season, or I hope for the next seasons as well, if there will be. So, hello everyone to all the viewers right now. My name is Seiyuu. As you can see, I don't know, I probably am a cat or whatever. But I am the nyancha for this season's radio. Okay, so, yeah. We were supposed to start a few days ago. Last week we were supposed to start. Somehow my microphone didn't cooperate with me, so I wasn't able to start. But Arisa Tencho, the owner of the Seiyuu Café, told me to just proceed. And here I am. I'm actually kind of nervous right now, but yeah, I hope you guys could enjoy this first episode with me. I am a first-timer VTuber slash radio host, so I hope you guys would take care of me. Yeah, my name is Ayuna. To the new viewers, hello and welcome. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, so since this is supposed to be a radio, we should have had some since this is our first radio, we should have had some music, but since we are afraid of copyright, let's just listen to this BGM. But yeah, for today, I hope you guys would enjoy our podcast, our slash radio, and I hope you guys enjoy. Wait. Alright. Hi! Okay. So, as you can see on our screen, the first episode will be about us Seiyuu fans and how we started as fans. So this will be about you, me, and everyone, and who their first Seiyuu was, and then how they got into the fandom. So let me start. Okay, so I'm actually a Seiyuu fan as well, and my first Seiyuu that the first Seiyuu that I actually am a fan was I'm seeing the comments, they thought it ended. Did it end? It didn't even end. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, actually my first Seiyuu was actually Okamoto Nobuhiko. If you actually know him, he's actually pretty popular. He's the first Seiyuu that I actually was a fan of. And then, what role was that? If I remember correctly, that was... Wait, I'm trying to remember. Usui Takumi from Maid-sama. You guys know that? The Usui Takumi from Maid-sama, that was my first first anime crush. And then when I found out about him, I thought, wow, that was such a good voice. So I had this is my first time on a live stream, and the comments are actually distracting me. But yeah, where was I? But yeah, the first time that I heard Usui Takumi from Maid-sama, it made me think, oh, that's such a good voice. So I had to see who was voicing him, and I found out it was Okamoto Nobuhiko. And then after that, I had to, check all of his roles. After that, the rest is history. I became not obsessed, but I became so into the Seiyuu fandom that, yeah, all thanks to Usui Takumi. So that was my first Seiyuu. A few months ago, I think that was a few months ago, we actually created a form and asked a lot of people who their first Seiyus are and how they became their first biases. So we will read some of them today. So, okay. So the first one is from radio name Salted Bibingka. Salted Bibingka. Okay. This was their answer. Uchiyama Koki asked Tsukishima Kei from Haikyuu. I was not an anime fan just until March when the pandemic started. I had all the time to watch shows on Netflix, and then I saw my brother watching this volleyball anime on TV. I remembered this was the anime show my best friend recommended me years ago. You see, before, I felt like anime series are too long and time-consuming to watch, and I hated that. But when I decided to start watching Haikyuu, I can't seem to stop. LOL. It was worth watching. I also started to admire Japanese voice acting as I was used to watching locally dubbed shows only. Oh. My favorite character in the show is Salty Shima. And of course, I'd like to know who voiced this sometimes annoying but very lovable character. And you know how it all starts when simping seiyus. You start looking up for them online, you step into a much beautiful world, and you want to delve even deeper. LOL. I started looking up for his info in Google, videos of his character compilations on YouTube, discovered live event shows. The rest is history. It was nice to experience all these things and to share it with people who share the same feelings. Thank you, Seiyuu Café baristas and squad. God bless. Ah, Uchiyama Koki. Yeah, so from Haikyuu. Yeah, I think for me, Uchiyama Koki's first role for me as well was Tsukishima from Haikyuu. He did such a good job as Tsukishima-ke, and I don't know. I guess it's because of the way he acted Tsukishima-ke, which gave the fans the salty nickname, which is actually pretty cool, and I feel like it's because of his acting that made Tsukishima, if you actually understand what I mean. Yeah, so, okay, that was good. Okay, next one is from, radio name Jezrael. I hope I said that correctly. From radio name Jezrael. So their answer is Haruka Tomatsu with 02. I just love her deliberation on the role. It seems for me that they were just one person. Yeah, it seemed they were. Haha. And her talent to change her voice depending on her role is also splendid. 02 and Lala Satalin Deviluk is both her roles before, but it seems those two have different actors behind. That's surprisingly amazing. True. Tomatsu Haruka is actually such an amazing actress, I think I don't know if some of you have seen that video of her live acting where she actually voiced she voiced the Onesan, the kid, the auntie, and the ikemen guy. I'm not sure if you actually saw that video. That was amazing of Haruka Tomatsu. For Haruka Tomatsu though, if I remember correctly, my first character from Haruka Tomatsu is from that. I'm trying to remember. I forgot the name. Tonaro no Kaibutsu-kun. I don't know if you guys know that. It's a popular romance comedy anime. Her and Suzuki Tatsuhisa. That was such an amazing show. And then when I found out that Haruka Tomatsu also sang the opening, I was amazed. She really did so well for that, and I love it. I love Haruka Tomatsu so much. Yeah. Okay, let's read another one. So this is from radio name Cookberry Pie Very Good. That's a really long name. So this is from radio name Cookberry Pie Very Good. This is their answer. My first seiyuu that I knew was Kaji Yuki, but the first one I liked was Fukuyama Jun. They were co-workers in Seven Deadly Sins, and I both liked their distinct voice acting and their respective characters. OMG. Ha 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 ha. Kaji Yuki-san and Fukuyama Jun-san. Those are... Okay, for me, I think those two are very good seiyus to actually enter into the fandom. Because, Kaji Yuki and Fukuyama Jun has a lot. Very, very good characters. They have very good characters that if you start with Kaji Yuki or Fukuyama Jun, I think you'd be able to, to know a lot more seiyus a lot more characters than you actually could, because they just have a lot of amazing characters. So for Kaji Yuki, what was my first character from Kaji Yuki? I can't remember. No, I do remember. My first character from both of them actually is from Kuroshitsuji. So they didn't just work in Seven Deadly Sins together, but they also worked in Koroshitsuji, Black Butler. If you know, yeah, that's a very popular anime. I think like all of you would know that. Um, so Kajiyuki was the blonde guy. I forgot the name. And then Fukuyama Jun is Grell Sutcliffe. And those were the first roles that I've heard of Kaji Yuki and Fukuyama Jun, and I was like, oh, okay. After that, when I checked some of their roles, the first thing that I thought about Kaji Yuki was that, wow, his voice is so young. Am I right? Like, his voice is very young. Like, he's so good at shonen characters, and I feel like he fits a lot of those type of characters, which makes him a very formidable seiyuu. And then for Fukuyama Jun, he's an amazing chameleon. You know what I mean? He can actually change his voice a lot. Like, who would even think that Grell Sutcliffe is the same voice actor as, the fairy from Seven Deadly Sins, or actually Koro Sensei from Assassination Classroom. That's how chameleon Fukuyama Jun is. He's amazing at that. Yeah, those are good entry to the Seiyuu fandom. That's really good. Yeah, okay. So let's read another one. This is from radio name Seijun. Radio name Seijun. And their answer is, my first Seiyuu fave was Mamoru Miyano from role of Death the Kid in Soul Eater. And second is Murase Ayumu from his role of Ninomiya Rui from the anime Gatchaman Crowds. Oh! Okay, Miyano Mamoru. I haven't watched his role as Death the Kid in Soul Eater. I actually haven't watched Soul Eater. I'm so sorry. I think that's a popular anime that I should have watched, but I haven't. So I'm really sorry about that. But yeah. And then Murase Ayumu from as Ninomiya Rui from Gatchaman. I also haven't watched that. But same as Kaji Yuki and Fukuyama Jun, I think those two are good roles, are good seiyus to enter into the seiyuu fandom. My first Miyano Mamoru role, if I remember correctly, wait, I can't remember. This is my problem a lot as a seiyuu fan. I could remember the seiyus, but it's so hard for me to remember the characters. But the first Miyano Mamoru character that I watched is probably from Oran High School. I think it's Oran High School. Yeah, his role as Suo Tamaki. Miyano Mamoru is such a great seiyuu. He's an amazing actor. I think a lot of people think he's, different because he's always joking around on events and he's always funny. But I think they're missing the point about how good Miyano Mamoru is as an actor. Yeah. And then Murase Ayumu, aside from female seiyus being very, very good at voicing male characters, Murase Ayumu is one of the first seiyus that I encountered who is very good at vice versa. He's so good at voicing. His voice is so feminine. It's amazing. Like, if female seiyus are good at voicing shonen characters, but Murase Ayuma is one of those that could voice female characters with ease. You know what I'm saying? He's amazing. At the same time, I don't know if some of you know, but he's also good with lower voices. Murase Ayuma has such a range. So yeah, don't sleep on him. Alright, so that is some of the submissions. Let me read some from the comments. Someone sent someone. So what are your first? Okay, so this is from Egu Gui. Did I read that right? Egu Gui. So their answer is, my first encounter about seiyus is the show Uemura Detective Agency, because I was obsessed with Bungo Stray Dogs. Ah, yes. I think I actually heard a lot of people saying about that variety show. I don't think it's a variety. It's a show hosted by Uemura Yuto. He is the voice actor slash seiyuu for Atsushi. Atsushi. Did I say that right? Is it Atsushi? I think it's Atsushi. Yeah. And a lot of the memorable things from that show is the one with Ono Kensho and Miyano Mamoru. No, Ono Kensho, when he imitated Miyano Mamoru. And then there's also the one with Taniyama Kisho, and I think that was him and Miyano Mamoru, if I remember correctly. It was, yeah, I think I agree. That was such a very fun show, Uemura Detective Agency. And we thank all of those fan subbers who do sub those shows for us international fans, which is really, really great. I mean, we wouldn't have understood those things if it weren't for them. Yeah. So I guess those are some of the contributions. Contributions? Those are some of the submissions and first times of some fans on how they entered the Seiyuu fandom. Yeah. I think so. Yeah, I think those are all. I couldn't read everything because there are a lot of submissions, but yeah, some of these are actually really good as well. Like some actually answered veteran seiyus, but yeah, they're really good. So our next corner will be our TSC mailbox, and I will read a message of advice after we take a short 30-second break. We're just gonna have a break, okay? We're not gonna end. Just a few second break. Okay? Don't go. Please don't go. I told you it was just a few seconds break. I'm actually trying to imitate those radio shows with those background music using songs, but I'm afraid of copyrights. We are afraid of copyright, so I can't use any, songs. This video might get taken down. Anyway, welcome to our TSC Radio Corner Season 2 TSC Mailbox. Do you have any Seiyuu related questions? Or do you want to ask us for any Seiyuu related advice? The new corner for our TSC Radio wants to hear from you. I will do my best to answer your questions and give advice where you need to. So this is TSC Mailbox, where I'll be reading a few Seiyuu related questions and messages and advice. Questions and messages. So this one is from... This is long. This is from radio name Lonely Adult Seiyuu Fangirl. So this is what this is what she sent. Hello TSC fam. I have a question. The pandemic has been very, very long, and Seiyus have been the only thing that's keeping me sane. And throughout this time, I've been having a lot of different Seiyuu biases, like Furukawa Makoto, and then Nakajima Yoshiki, and then Enoki Junya. And I don't know why, but I feel guilty because I feel like I'm cheating on them, ha ha ha. So with that, my question is it okay to feel guilty that I have a lot of Seiyuu biases? Or is it okay to even have a lot of biases in the first place? Thank you so much, and I hope you can help me with this, ha ha ha. More power to your page. Okay, so Lonely Adult Seiyuu Fangirl. First of all, it's never wrong to actually have a lot of Seiyuu biases. You know, it applies to every fandom. It's actually not wrong to have a lot of idols or celebrities that you follow, because first of all, the more you follow or the more you have Seiyuu biases, the more you can support a lot of them, which is very good. That's number one. And number two, it's actually not a written commitment, or it's not actually, I don't think anyone is gonna punish you for having a lot of Seiyuu biases, because aside from being loyal to them, it's actually not a commitment, I mean, do you get what I mean? I don't know if she's listening. I feel like this this username isn't, listening right now, but to any one of you, I hope you don't think that having having a lot of Seiyuu biases is wrong. Don't feel guilty about it, because it actually supports them a lot. It's never wrong. Like I said, the more the merrier. We are not bounded by anything to support only one Seiyuu. So, yeah. To answer her, yes, it is okay to have a lot of biases in the first place. So don't you worry, Lonely Seiyuu Adult Fangirl. Yeah. So actually, there's not a lot of messages for the mailbox. So that was the only message that we have. But yeah, it's almost the end of the stream, because this is just a 30-minute stream / podcast / radio / episode. Yeah. And this is still very, very, raw and unclean and unorganized, and my microphone is still broken. So I don't know. I actually think that I could still improve the next time, and I would probably show the chat the chat box somewhere in the screen, so it isn't just me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. That was our first episode, first comeback, and don't forget to subscribe and follow us on our social media, the Seiyuu Café. Wait, let me read my Let me read it. So follow us on our social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Look for the Seiyuu Café. Episodes will be posted on YouTube like this for live streams. And you can also listen to this on streaming platforms like Apple Podcasts, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and Spotify. Oops. You heard something else. See? I don't even know where that that is coming from. My whole PC is just alarming. This was a very disorganized. No, it's never organized in the first place, but yeah, thank you everyone for listening, and I hope you got I hope I see you guys on the next episode again. This was Seiyuu na, TSC Radio's VTuber host. And please follow me at my Twitter account, the at TSC underscore Seiyuu na. You can see it on the scrolling text below. TSC underscore Seiyuu na. And thank you so much. Again, I hope to see you guys next time. Have a good evening and bye bye. Bye 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 bye.